And away we go. We qualified in P6, and we're going to have a good start, making our way past one car already. The car in front of us did not have a good start, but before we get to turn 1, we are now 3 wide almost, and it looks like that is not something I do enjoy, so I do back out a little bit and make my way to the left-hand side, even though I think in the end there was enough room. On the right-hand side, a car goes off into the barrier, and we miss our shifting point as we try to make our way past. This is the highlights reel, so I've cut out all the different sections where not much is happening and showing you only the action here. Car on the left-hand side veers into the barrier. We make our way past it before it comes back onto the track. Fortunately, it did not come off onto the track too much, so we are safe here. First lap still, and the tires are still cold, and we need to be more cautious here. If you're new to this channel, thank you very much for joining. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button to follow my journey through iRacing. Happy to have you on board. Car in front of us does have a moment here, goes into the pit lanes and crashes into the barrier. Another place gained. Speaking of unforced errors, here's one for you. I made an unforced error, corrected and got onto the grass. Fortunately, I caught it before anything bad has happened, but that allowed the cars from behind to catch up to us a little bit more than I would be comfortable with. Every time I go off track, I do need to regain my composure, and that takes a couple of turns, and that means I am losing time to the cars behind. The car behind is now caught up even further, and they're close enough to start making moves. I'm going onto the very left, trying to get as best of an entry as possible, forcing them to the left-hand side as well to stay in the slipstream. I can go through here, shift down to gear 3, and again shift down to gear 2 because I did want to get a little bit quicker acceleration. I'm not sure if that has helped because now the car from behind is going past us and I do back out. I don't want to go through here too wide. However, the car number 11 in front of us now did give us enough room if I had not backed off as well. So very fair play. Really appreciate it. And you'll see I do feel quite safe following this car and making moves, or trying to make moves in their defending. Trying to get a good exit out of here, but I do overshoot a little bit on the right-hand side. Nevertheless, the car in front of us has a worse line through these swooping right and left turns, so I am able to stay with them. This is where iRacing does a really good job pairing drivers up with other drivers of similar skill level. The car in front is going through turns slower on turns where I'm faster, and vice versa. I'm going through some other turns slower than when they are faster than me. So it's a very nice balance here. Always something to learn from other drivers, how they're taking the lines through here. It's really fantastic. Love iRacing for that. Alright, the last turn here, we're trying to make our way closer. Again, I have this problem with not knowing which gear I should be in. I practiced multiple lines for this particular turn here, tight ones as well as wider ones, just trying to figure out how I can best set up my car to make use of these upcoming turns. Going through here with just lifting allows me to come closer to the car head, but I do want to set myself up and position myself to make a move on the coming right turn here. I am too far away from it, still trying to figure out where I can overtake that car ahead of us. Well, maybe now. See, now this is a different line I'm trying out. I'm always experimenting, trying to figure out how I can make it past this car. I'm struggling to make it past this car. Going through here, catching up to them, getting closer. And now I'm going to be closer on the right-hand turn. But again, there's going to be an issue where I just back out and the car in front of us closes the door and I can't get through. Back to the slipstream and trying again in the next round. Different line again, setting out even wider to turn the car around much quicker and get a much longer run down this little straight here before turning right and just coasting. But that causes me to get really close to the car. I'm getting a little bit nervous here, but still confident, and I keep pushing. So that now I'm in a position where I do make the move. However, there's now a back marker in front of us. The back marker moves out of the way, unfortunately goes off track, but everyone stays on the road in general. It was nice of the back marker to move out of the way, and it worked out well for everyone. And again, trying for another round, going into this last turn, catching up again. I know I can get closer here, just braking a little bit later, braking a little gentler, coasting more through it. Then I have this mess with the gears, going back to gear 2, and then trying to accelerate quickly back into gear 3. Again, I am now closer to the car than I was before, But now we have another car in front of us, and I feel like I am close enough to now make the move stick. However, the car has to take avoiding action. Number 11 took avoiding action. I do make room so that they don't have to crash into the orange car. Should I have done that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I should have just pushed forward and then had the car figure out where it has to go, whether it crashes into me or not. I figured I might as well give them also room. There's always another lap. Here's the other lap now. And we're getting another good run out of this. Not as good as before. This is the last lap of the race, and the car does close the door in front of me. So now we are trying to follow them in the slipstream. We have one more chance down that last straight and the last turn. I make a move. I show my nose left and right. The car defends by being in the middle. Coasting, coasting, backing off a little just so I have enough time to react, and trying to set up a good exit. Going onto the curb. Not ideal, but here we are. And it was not enough. Thank you very much for watching this highlight reel. If you like this sort of recap, hit the like and subscribe button. See you next time. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.